Welcome to the People's House. This is your house.
We do big things in this chamber together, and that's not going to change.
This bill aims to protect the environment.
We are the stewards of this planet.
That's why we care about this.
I believe in this chamber, we do a lot of great work.
This bill will prohibit the sharing of information regarding these services without a minor's consent.
In Connecticut, we pride ourselves on having robust gun legislation.
I also will just take a moment to appreciate all of our educators who give so much every day for our young people.
This bill generally bans possessing, selling, offering for sale, trading, or distributing a shark fin.
Zombie mortgages. The mortgage is presumed to be dead, but comes back to life.
The 17 seats in the amendment are the long-term care ombudsman, 2 more appointments by the chair, and 14 appointed by the legislature from within the continuum of care.
This is going to affect just shy of 900 troopers.
Medicaid coverage for medically necessary repair or replacement of customized wheelchairs.
Formally recognizes Women's Veterans Recognition Day and honor their service. Designates the month of November as Veterans Month.
An aircraft carrier bill that has a big punch.
To make sure that we can efficiently and effectively serve the veterans within our communities.
When their service ends, our service does not.
People who have given so much, receiving a little bit of care and comfort and a pathway back to the life that they knew.
Advancing bilateral trade between Connecticut and Puerto Rico for economic collaboration, trade, investment with one of the largest Puerto Rican populations in the country. Improve the economy for not only Puerto Rico, but also the state of Connecticut. To promote transparency and end deceptive practices.
The need to regulate social media content and platforms.
Protecting children. The e-waste industry has absorbed that cost.
To provide folks with healthcare in the state of Connecticut is fiscally responsible. How we can more effectively utilize clothing centers here in the state and expands the Fatherhood Initiative, requires the Department of Developmental Services to report on reports of abuse and neglect for the IDD community.
These 2 calls for constitutional conventions are not ones that I think the legislature or the people of Connecticut would support today, whatever they thought in the 1940s and 1950s.
Have the right to request information regarding such quotas. Additionally, the amendment seeks to ensure that these quotas do not interfere with employees' legally mandated meal and bathroom breaks.
Make some revisions and minor changes to the Cancer Relief Fund that we passed several years ago. All firefighters were intended to be included.
We clarify the education requirements necessary to become a practicing accountant in the state of Connecticut.
A great thing for businesses.
Provisions relating to our criminal justice statutes here in the state of Connecticut.
To protect the dignity of individuals who, while in our country are undocumented, are no less human beings.
The vast majority of immigrants are not doing harm in our community. To have some compassion.
The fixes we are trying to accomplish with our workers' compensation bill.
This is what we do at the end of the year when we're trying to balance out the budget.
This bill creates a new benefit tier in the CMERS system.
Affordability, access, and accountability.
We should be doing all that we can to ensure that police officers and firefighters are compensated in light of the risks.
We'll continue to look at the needs of seniors.
That address special education issues that the committee has chosen to take on.
And it's going to enable them to live the lives they dream.
Tree takeovers continue to be a considerable problem for our state.
We can't have a greater return on investment than the investment in our youngest children.
And a foundational investment not only in our communities, but also for future generations.
The bill is a single greatest investment in children that I have seen since I've been up here.
It, again, redoubles our investment in children in this state.
I'm proud to still be standing here. I think it's been a little bit over 11 hours now.
We're not tired. We are not tired because we do not get to be tired.
And I think that that's an important thing. We've had a lot of conversation. And it's important to have those conversations.
We do have 169 towns and municipalities, and it really is important that we understand.
We can't be known as the state with quality schools, high test scores, and have the biggest disparities.
Despite the disagreements that we have here on the floor, we do have a lot of productive conversations in rooms, around conference tables, and in the meetings that perhaps the public doesn't get to see. And I'm really proud of being able to work with folks across the aisle, even if they can't support the final product. It is informed by their perspectives and by their good ideas, and I appreciate and thank them for contributing to it.
But is it going to get us housing over time?
absolutely is going to get us housing over time. It is going to help us reduce that homeless population. It is going to get people into safe housing.
And the people we represent will be in a far more precarious position if we do nothing, and that's why I urge passage.
All righty then.